Today I'm going to walk you through how to place an order for SeneGence to get your product in and to start selling it to your customers. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to head to SeneGence.com and it's going to pull up the home screen. Once you're in there, you are going to want to click Distributor Login, and that will take you to the Distributor Login page. Once you're in there, you're going to put in your distributor ID number and your password. And then that will take you to the back office. The back office is where you need to be for literally everything in SeneGence. And I'm going to walk you through a lot more of it, but for right now, we're just going to focus on the ordering part of it. So you're going to head up here to the top, and you see right here there's an ordering tab. Within the ordering tab, it has everything from product to logo apparel and all of the in-between, but we're obviously going to focus on the product so that you can get that at your house. Once you click that order button, it is going to take you to the order page. You can see up here it has the 4 steps for ordering. We're right now on the browse page. After we browse and add to our cart, it will take us to the basket. This is where I recommend double and triple checking your order because it is a lot easier to edit in your basket than it is at the checkout screen. So take the time to really make sure your order is perfect. That will take you to the checkout screen where you can pay, and then it will take you to the invoice screen. Up here at the top, it also shows the discount breakdown as well as your SeneCash balance and your SeneBucks balance. You can also click over here on the right to view the out of stock items. Instead of scrolling all the way down to see if something's out, you can just click on this button right here. It will pull up everything that's out of stock for you so you can get a quick overview of what you're looking for. At the top of the browse screen, it has the different promotionals and limited release products. So brand new products and limited release products will be found at the top for easy access. Then it has the training programs as well as the distributor product replacement program, and then it goes into the product. So here we have the LipSense collections, LipSense colors, through all the makeup. It will just take you through everything that we have. And then here at the bottom, you can find the different supplies and samples and different things to really build your business and to introduce your clients to new products. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to build a 300 plus PV order. The reason I focus on 300 PV is because that is what you need for a qualifying order. So right now I'm just going to go through and build my order. You can go ahead and you can start with LipSense collections if you want. You can see right there I put in 3 and then I'm going to take it out because I prefer to build with individuals. That's how I like to build my stock to really make sure I'm getting what I need for my client base. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to add 3 of each of the LipSense colors we have in stock. And then I'm going to go down and I'm going to add in some glossy. From there I'm going to add in some oops removers. And then I'm going to go down and add some things that are popular with my clients. They really love the Sandstone Pearl Shimmer eyeshadow. I sell a lot of the translucent powder and I sell the brush cleaner quite frequently. Once I have everything in my cart, I click add to cart and that will take me to the basket screen that I mentioned earlier. You see up here at the top it shows now that I'm in the basket. Up at the top it has all of your order information as well as your shipping information. If you scroll down a little you'll be able to see where you can change where you're shipping or how you're shipping or picking up. And then at the bottom it shows your order. So like I mentioned earlier, you're going to want to spend your time in here double and triple checking. You can see right now my PV for this order is 418 PV. And because I have already hit the 750 PV for this month, and it shows it right here, that means I am getting 50% off on this order. So I'm getting $418 off on this order. Up here at the top, it will always show your month-to-date PV, so you have an idea of where you're at to get which discount, and it will be able to help guide you with that. So you can see, because I have this 750 PV for the month, I'm getting $418 off at the 50% rate. It's really important to check that because you could be really close to getting a better discount. So really make sure you're watching the PV and what your discount is so you're not missing out. From here, you can go back and edit your cart. Down below, I was just showing you the continue shopping. It will take you back to the main order screen, or you can come up here and you can edit things within your cart. So if I change my mind and I'm like, oh, I only want 2 powders and I don't want any brush cleaner, I can edit that right here, and then I can click update basket. Then that will update it, and you can see I now have no brush cleaner in my basket, as well as I only have 2 of the translucent powder. I highly, I cannot say this enough times, recommend double and triple checking your basket to make sure it has exactly what you want in it on this screen, because this is the easiest place to edit. So make sure you're looking through it, checking it with your order forms and all of that. Then over here you can see on this order I have a $700 plus subtotal minus my $383 total discount. You can see it matches over here because I removed those items, my shipping, my handling, my tax, and that brings out my total for this order. If I wanted to apply any of my SeneBucks, this is where I would do that. I'd change that number. I'd click Apply SeneBucks. I'm not going to do that right now, but it's important to know that it won't apply it on this screen. It will apply it on the checkout screen, which is where I'm going to take you next. So here we are at the checkout screen. You can click back if you need to update your cart if you notice something skiwampus once you get into the checkout screen. I just want to point that out, but again, you've double and triple checked by now, so you probably don't need to. I like to point out the Sena time, because if you are front loading and really trying to get that order on the 1st, this is where you need to be looking. So if you want your order to be going in on April 1st, you need to make sure that this says April 1, 2017 at 12:01 a.m. Pacific time. If it says 12 o'clock and 59 seconds a.m. Pacific time, that order will count for the last day of March and not April. So make sure you're really watching that Sena time closely so you can get your front loading order in on the right month. Then you can go through and check everything that we've already talked about as far as discount, sales tax, etc. You can go through, check your order one more time, and then you have to click this I hereby certify that I have sold 70% of the product I purchased. This is to protect you. This is a government rule, I'm trying to think of the right word, that they've put into place to protect independent distributors through direct selling and MLMs. So SeneGence is required to put that on there to make sure that you're not overbuying product and you're really thinking about what you're purchasing before you go through and click order, because that way this falls to you rather than to the company. They can't say SeneGence forced me to buy XYZ. You are clicking that button to protect yourself in this business, if that makes sense. Joni explains it much more eloquently, but that's the gist of it. Then right here you can select your payment profile, you can put in your verification code, and then you go ahead and click submit to send your order in. I'm not clicking it right now because I have just placed my order for this month, but you can at least see everything up to the invoice screen. It's important to make sure you are not clicking submit multiple times because you potentially could be charged multiple times. But once you press submit, just wait patiently for it to go through, and then it will take you to the invoice screen so you can see how if your card was approved, you can see all of the information, and then from that screen you can print your invoice for your tax records, or you can go back to the Sena homepage, whatever you need to do. And there you have it. You have placed an order with SeneGence. In the next week or so, you should have your stock in your hands so you can head out to your friends and family and start selling.